everybody, it's I'm an expert and I think I am blending with several other alters. And in this video I want to speak about why these terms could be disabled in some peculiar way. What I mean, some alters could have some problems that other alters doesn't have. And it's not just about disabilities, it's also about some disease. For example, one of our alter, Abu Umar, he's allergic to vanilla. So we don't have any other alters in our system don't have allergic to vanilla stuff, vanilla candle, vanilla, don't know, smell, candy. And this is how we can understand that Abu Umar in some vanillas, we have vanilla, we could taste it or smell it, and if we have allergic, this means that Abu Umar is near us, he is near front. And another stuff is more difficult because it's about mental health and sometimes it's about disability. For example, our alter Verba, she has a very strong obsessive compulsive disorder and kind of depression. So if we feel that everything is pointless, everything is really bad, if we want to kill themselves, and we have a strong anxiety and obsessive compulsive stuff, this means that we're certainly near front. And how it could influence our life. Many years Verba was my co-host, and sometimes when something happened and she stopped ranting, my life became real easy. But in the same time I was thinking that maybe I don't have some problems that I believe I have. For example, maybe I could just use my will and stop this obsessive compulsive stuff, because sometimes it stopped. So it's could prevent me from trying to find a good therapist or try to find good medicine. I have obsessive compulsive stuff too, but not so strong like verbal stuff. But our life become better when we have medicine and have therapist. But even now, sometimes it's difficult to handle verbal problems. Also, different alters have completely different triggers, and sometimes people think that I am faking some of my problems. For example, only two alters in our system have trigger with anti-Semitism, Ayman and Eric. And if Ayman in co-front, for example, with Abu Hamza al-Mukhadr, and it's more Abu Hamza than Ayman, we just don't have this trigger, and some our guys, not from inner world, from outside world, some our friends could think, okay, we are reading this articles, anti-Semitic article or article about anti-Semitism, so you're faking that you have post-traumatic stress disorder, and anti-Semitism is one of your trigger. Or for example, some guys could decide it, or you could check your text, and it means that you are faking that you have obsessive compulsive cycle with checking your text. In reality, I don't fake it, but now, for example, I could check because Verba is not somewhere near front. It's really important to understand, really important to remember that if you are system, your skills is not something that work every time. You have different opportunity, and you would have different medical problems. And if some person could speak sometimes couldn't speak. If some person, for example, could have some mental problems sometimes and sometimes behave like everything fine, it doesn't mean that this person is faking. Maybe this person just part of the system. Sometimes, for example, even physical, one alter could have physical disabilities that other alter don't have. For example, one alter could have diabetes and another alter don't have it. So when you say that disabled person could do stuff that he just couldn't do because of his disability, it could mean anything, and maybe you are dealing with the system. I don't think that someone would pretend that he or she or they are disabled just for fun for many years or even for many days, for many hours. It just don't beneficial because of ableism in our society. So if someone said to you that they are disabled, they have the reasons, and maybe they don't knew their real diagnosis, or problem could be more complicated that they're thinking, or maybe you just don't know about this condition much. But I just advise you to respect other people's experience and their roles. Thank you very much for your attention. Don't forget to subscribe to our video. Don't forget to share it with your friends. See you next time. Bye.